Sonoy Valente here with head coach of the University of North Texas, Eric Morris from the American Athletic Media Day. Coach, we're nearing the end of your first offseason as head coach of North Texas. How are things coming along and coming together for your first offseason?
Yeah, I think media days, it all becomes real. You see all your counterparts, see all the other players here, see the coaches, and knowing that that's your competition. And so I think the competitor starts coming out, and you start getting anxious and getting ready to get back in the lab and get your boys prepared to go, into battle with these guys. So super excited about the challenges ahead, and super excited about how much progress we've made so far. And I think we have a team that has a chip on their shoulder and is hungry to go prove they belong.
Yeah, there's some big guys here. Speaking about eyeing up other players, and you're a former player yourself, and I'm sure you've been in situations where maybe looking across, the field to see, how big are those defensive backs that might have been covering you back in the day. Is there any of that going on here? Looking at some of these guys, do we need to put an extra scoop of creatine in the nutrition plan, or is that crossing your mind at all here?
So funny story for you. I went to media day as a senior at Texas Tech, and I get up on the podium, and all the media's there, and the guy asked me, what I think about my field goal percentage from last year, because I'm so small to mistake me for a kicker, and so Leach thought that was the funniest thing. My nickname was always the Elf as a player. I'm a short guy in statue, but I think always prided myself on having a little man syndrome and wanting to go prove myself, and hopefully that'll be the mantra of this team. Is we're going to go out and be extremely tough and physical and go fight these guys for 4 quarters every single week. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of show where we're at, but no, we don't need any extra creatine right now. We're just
So talking about non-American teams, and Cal's coming to North Texas to start off the season and for the season opener. I can't recall the last time, if ever, North Texas would be the Power 5 team at home. So is there any type of extra juice for that? And being that you coached against Cal last year and came out on the victory side, if I'm remembering correctly, is there any familiarity with Cal that you feel like you have a little bit of an edge for that game?
No, I mean, I think obviously I'm hoping by that point, as a head coach, you want to be able to wrangle the guys in. As you practice against each other, go through the summer and then into fall camp, I think these guys will be chomping at the bit to get out there and hit somebody else and prove. That's something we've been working so hard on. And so, I think I'm a fiery guy by nature, and so usually that first game it's more pull back. Hey, let's go in here a little bit with a calm mindset and let the guys go out and execute at a high level. But it should be hot, 3 p.m., which I think is a huge advantage for us. We're going to practice in the afternoon quite a bit this fall camp just to kind of get ready for that, that opening game, first challenge.
And North Texas is not alone in this category, but there were some exits post-spring to the transfer portal. Is it hard not to hit the panic button when it comes to replacing those guys and maybe get the wrong guy in to replace, because the panic button? Or what kind of approach do you guys take when it comes to replacing guys that you lose to the portal late in the process?
Yeah, we're super patient. We have scholarships open right now because I don't want to sign the wrong guys, and I'd rather wait for a high school guy to make sure we build this roster the right way. And so, I think our coaches did a phenomenal job. We filled some holes late, a couple of them with junior college. Everybody knows, we have a lot of linebacker, play and tackles that we're losing to. Look at KD leaving, a couple in the portal, but love the guys that we're replacing with. Watching those guys lift and watching them run, I think after we've actually upgraded. Now, can they produce at the same level that those guys do? I don't know yet, but that's our job to coach them and get them ready. But I think, we hit some key points late in the portal and in the junior college ranks. Those guys have had great summers. So haven't seen them play it down of football yet, so it's a little bit unknown, but excited where they're at in the process right now.
Last question for you. So you've said it in the past that you want to use the transfer portal to pad some areas of need, but you don't want to live in the portal. Let me ask you, is it not tempting to want to live in the portal when it's so easy when your high school recruit guy can leave without much resistance? And the portal guy, it's a little bit harder. To my understanding, you get one free portal, then you get another free portal when you graduate. To my understanding, but that isn't always the case. But is that not tempting to want to live in the portal by those standards.
Yeah, and it's probably a little bit backwards, to be honest with you, some of the rules right now. And so, but not for me. I mean, I think we've had good success of being patient and kind of letting some of the other people just live on the portal and try to rebuild the roster every single day. I just think it's hard to really set a culture and have the players live by it, the coaches live by it. When you have so much turnover, I think the consistency part of it's so important. And so we know, like I know we're going to lose some players from time to time. It's just the nature of college football right now. But I think as we build this culture, as we are able to retain coaches and build something special here, I think that we'll have better luck in the future as being able to retain some of these players.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.